something Lil Durk told me stuck with me. He was just saying like, believing in yourself, like you know what your fans want. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you follow your gut, don't listen to what's going on, like on the outside, just always listen. You ain't gonna fail.
I'm Kevin. I'm the social media editor here at XXL. Nice to meet you. SleazyWorld Go 2023, double XL freshman alumni. It's been about a year since you've been part of the freshman class. What have you been up to since? How's life been going?
It's been good. I've been on tour, finishing up my album. I dropped a few singles since working on like investments and just building. See, I'm in the gym, building myself, growing. So yeah,
Has there been anything that shocked you or surprised you since like joining like the music industry or like in being part of hip hop?
feel like the you just gotta stay consistent, stay motivated, self motivated. Because like it's a lot of times in this, it's gonna be ups and downs. So you can doubt yourself a lot of times. So you just gotta like just stay focused and stay locked in, regardless.
You mentioned the tour. Like how was that like your first like big tour?
Yeah, that was my first big tour. Yeah,
Like how was what's your favorite city to perform in and favorite song?
probably like Chicago. Yeah, like Chicago. My favorite song to perform off the court and bag that flow. Yep, off the court and bag that flow.
Like since you're in the gym right now, like what's you got any like fitness advice for the people out there?
It's really the same thing. I really feel like it's the same thing with everything. You just got to be self motivated. Like, um, if you can push yourself and you can motivate yourself, you can do anything. It's easy to like have somebody help motivate you. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you counting on them. So when you learn how to master it and do it yourself, you're really just unstoppable. So yeah.
Has there been like anyone like in the game like that's giving you like advice along the way?
Um, yeah, for sure. Offset gave me advice. G Herbo gave me advice. A lot of the people I ran into, did music with, gave me advice. You know, I asked a lot of questions, so yeah.
What's like one of the main pieces of advice that you could recall on?
Um, something Lil Durk told me stuck with me. He was just saying like, basically what I was saying, like just believing in yourself, like you know what your fans want. You know what I'm saying? It's like when you follow your gut, don't listen to what's going on, like on the outside, just always listen. You ain't gonna fail, you know. So it's like just follow your gut. You know your music, you know what your fans love, so go with that instead of like letting other people dictate what you should drop, you know.
Speaking of dropping, you dropped your last project, Where the Shooters Be Two in February of 2023. How do you see the reception to that, and how do you see like how the fans received it?
They loved it. I feel like that's gonna be a classic. I think it's already gold. That mixtape, that project already gold, but
Congratulations.
it did well. So I really just got to top that. So I really just got to top my last
When can we
piece.
expect another project from you?
Sometime this summer, sometime soon, real soon. So I'm working on that, finishing. I just turned my album in, so just working on getting everything situated, shooting videos and making the content for it, and preparing for like the rollout. So I'm gonna be announcing a date soon, anytime soon.
So if you got a title yet?
Yeah, it's gonna be called More Than a Shooter.
More than a shooter?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool, cool.
I feel like the reason why I named it More Than a Shooter, I always like remember when I was just growing up, just how I just felt like the things around me, the people around me, just hearing like aunties, mamas, teachers, police, just like, or people in the neighborhood just saying, this is what you is, this is where you're gonna be at. So I always just thought I was just, and not even just the shooter. I feel like the shooter, it stands for a lot of things to me, um, just where I'm coming from. So they just saying what I was gonna be, and the statistics, like from the people in the urban community growing up, where I'm coming from, you know, they either gonna go to jail or die. So it's like more than the shooter, it's just like me talking to my younger self and talking to the people that's like the younger generation that's under me, that's coming from somewhere that ain't nobody ever made it out of, and feeling like they gonna be destined for just this, or they feel like the streets is all you got or all you can be, or jail is all you gonna be going to, you know? So it's like just more than the shooter is just showing like we more than that. So, you know.
That's dope. That's deep. What would you say, like looking back, like what's your what would you say is like your biggest accomplishment to date so far, or one of them?
One of them is for sure making it on double XL.
Oh,
Uh, that's like one of my favorites. And I feel like one of my biggest for sure. Uh Going platinum, 2 times platinum, gonna be 3 times. Just getting those plaques, getting nominated, going to the BET Awards. I just grew up watching it, so it's a lot of things. I feel like I'm super blessed just to be able to accomplish all of that.
oh, you definitely accomplished a lot in the time that you've been out. What's something you did this year that like blew your mind that you couldn't like believe happened to you, or yeah, or like something that you got to do that was just like wild?
I mean, going on tour, that was definitely experience. Just being able to like touch my fans and seeing how much people love me and seeing how much of the world I impacted. So that kind of blew my mind too. It was like fans coming out of like from overseas and stuff to come see me perform. They don't even speak English, so it's just like, you know, yeah.
You got any like wild tour stories?
A wild tour story. I feel like I don't know. I'm kind of goofy, so I'm always like joking around. So tour is fun, especially with like my team and stuff. I mess with them a lot.
So, um, is 2024 has definitely been like the year of like rap beef. What do you think of all the rap beef going on this year?
I really don't know. I feel like that's just I don't really know details about why they mad at each other or anything. So I really feel like I can't speak on it. So if I'm a rap beef with anybody, which I won't ever do that, but if I am, it got to be like some serious reasons behind it. So
What about for the rest of the year? You mentioned like the project coming this summer, more than a shooter. Got any other plans lined up for the rest of the year?
tour for sure. After I drop my album, I'm definitely planning on going on a solo tour, touching my fans again. Just working on like brand deals, just rebranding myself for real, growing as a person, as an artist, and all of that.
Is there anything like outside of like rap or like music that you would like to like dabble into?
Uh Acting. I always say I wanted to act. I wanted like model too. I'm just really big on art. Anything I gotta do with art, I'm big on it. I feel like I'm good at it. So like I want to design my own clothes too, you know. Anything really that's a form of art, I really love doing it. So yeah. It's a lot of things that I want to do outside of music.
What are some of your favorite clothing brands right now?
Right now, True Religion. I've been rocking with True Religion heavy lately. Bape. I love Bape. Supreme. I really been just on like just the trip, like the chill streetwear. Um, it's just one brand. I can't think of the name. It's like MN something. I can't really think of the name, but they got fire clothes there.
It is freshman season again this year. Since you were a freshman last year, class of 2023, who do you think should be a freshman this year?
I mean, if I had to choose, it'd be one of my artists. But um, artists that I've been seeing going hard, that I feel like deserve it. I would probably say like a Boss Man, D-Lo, Skilla Baby. I feel like they've been doing their thing. Um, and a lot of females too, for sure.
Definitely, they've been killing it. You said your art, so you got like your like a label.
Yeah, I got a label.
Like how was the difference? How do you see like the difference or like balancing the two, like being like a label head and like a rapper at the same time?
It just really like boils down to your leadership skills, you know. Um, just leading by example. That's really what I do. I just lead by example. I show them, I bring them around me, show them how to act in rooms, certain rooms, bring them to the studio with me, show them the hustle, the drive, what you got to do, like how much it takes to you know what I'm saying, to actually make it. Cause like it took me a long time to make it. People might like just see people just see when you make it. They don't see everything you went through to make it. Like I used to just do free birthday parties before I can even get booked for a show. I used to pass like snippets of my songs out before I release it just to like tease it, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of things I used to do, like the grind before I actually made it. So just showing them like it's a process, it's a journey.
Where would you say you see yourself like 5 years from now, 5 years down the road?
Just elevated on top of my business, on top of my music. I feel like 5 years from now I'm gonna be at like the peak of my music career. But I feel like that's gonna come before the 5 years, but it's just like it's just gonna keep going up. Um, I aspire to be like a Mo. Like I aspire to be a legend. So that's what I'm searching for. That's what I'm like headed for, greatness.
Is there like anyone in the game that you like look up to as far as like mobile wise?
I like I mess with Kanye. I like what he do. Um, I like Kanye. Music wise, Rod Wave is he like one person that inspired me, like musically wise. Uh, who was Rick Ross. I would say Rick Ross, like just business wise. I feel like he a great businessman. 50 Cent too. So.
Well, though it's been nice catching up with you. I'm gonna let you get back to the gym grind. Looking forward to that More Than a Shooter project this summer, and
Mm-hmm.
we'll be in touch for sure.
All right, bet.